Selamat pagi Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Right. Okay, so I think first of all, thanks for the coming of the class Alright. Okay, so I think we start our class Alright, so first of all, thank you. Okay, for the attending on the online class Alright. Okay, I think hopefully we can have our 3 chapter lah by today. Right. Okay. Alright, so I'm in the quarantine condition for a while Alright, biasalah musim COVID naik semula ni. Alright. So
Prof, okay Prof.
yeah, so far so good. Cuma dah air Khamis tu dikesan, jadi badan je lah sakit. Lengah-lengah memang lengah-lengah yang amat sakit-sakit badan lengah tu. Agak ni jugalah, tapi demam dah tak ada lah. Kurang. Dan
This is your first time.
Yes. Ini gerombolan yang pertama lah. Gerombolan yang pertama. Ramai yang kena, my friends. A few my friends lah kena juga. Semua kena quarantine. Pakat lecturer semua kena quarantine belaka. Alright. So, yelah kan. Second time. So, tak tahulah sebab Menteri Kesihatan baru tu kan. Terus dia jadi apa. Minta maaf tuan lah. Terus dia jadi macam tu Jadi bukanlah pelik kan, tapi macam tiba-tibanya pelantikan Menteri Kesihatan tu COVID naik semula. Kan? I don't know lah. How that to can say kan.
Kata Zulkifli
Yes, and then dia pun mencadangkan the third additional untuk apa? Untuk kita cocok lah dan untuk ni secure everything lah. Then don't know lah how to say kan, tapi that is a scenario lah alright. So itulah, minta maaf lah duduk ni pun dalam keadaan yang kurang menyenangkan, tapi tak apalah, at least we try our best lah insyaAllah. Dan sesemua jadi macam apa, kita makan ubat pun macam ubat tu bukan tak memberi kesan tapi kesan hanya seketika dia comeback balik. Tapi this is about the virus COVID. So dia akan kita katakan sebagai apa, follow the times lah. Ubat tu to be, orang kata apa, make the existing condition okay lah, untuk turunkan suhu dan sebagainya. Jadi bila kena tu nak tidur pun tak boleh kan. Biasanya kita baring tu kita tidur lah kan, nak tidur pun tak boleh sebab the pressure on our body kan. Alright.
Rasa macam penat sikit lah, macam kalau kena COVID.
Ya, betul.
And then the first time I kena COVID, I tertidur depan komputer. The first time I komputer.
Yes, betul. Dia macam kita agak sukar tuan untuk kita nak control kan our body condition for a while. Kadang-kadang kita pun tak sedar, bukanlah istilah merancau tapi kadang-kadang kita tak sedar what we do, because of kita kadang apa strengthen of our body lah untuk kita nak ni. Kadang baring pun sepatutnya baring dalam keadaan yang sangat selesa sebenarnya. Baring pun kita kadang-kadang tak selesa, kadang-kadang tak selesa tapi itulah kan, tiba-tiba benda ni naik kan. So how we can see so macam it looks like kita katakan apa, manipulated. We talk about this, maybe we can relate between the apa kata cyber issue lah cyber issue that apa tiba-tiba naik dia punya COVID, alright. And then orang kata cocok tu tanam chip dan sebagainya kan. Dan yalah, kita pun sukar kita nak jangkakan kita nak jangkakan yang cocok pun kena, yang tak cocok pun ada yang tak kena dan sebagainya. Ada yang cocok pun mati, ada yang tak cocok pun tak mati kan. So apa orang kata istilah one world dan sebagainya. Benda ni bukan kita katakan sukar untuk kita nak buktikan, tapi macam satu pattern kehidupan yang kita lalui tu. It looks like same between the what practice sorry to say lah this is only for sharing about the government practice. Sometimes a lot of things that we can manage to settle, But then some sort of the few government officer that dia mengikut arus. Dia mengikut arus. Meaning to say that they not try to settle in the maximum, in the follow the procedure, but more or less try to settle but follow the arus. Kalau arus tu ke kanan, maka ke kanan lah. Kalau arus tu ke kiri, ke kiri. So, this is like, so ramai saja pensyarah, profesor, pegawai-pegawai kerajaan yang memang dia betul-betul melakukan kerjaan. I'm not say that the rest tu tak betul. Okay, tapi yang they do the job basically. They do the job, they try settle. Tapi yang macam ni lah, yang kadang-kadang apa, dilitupkan. Ditutupkan hijab dia. And basically, but this is just only for discussion because a lot of things sebenarnya kita boleh manage to do. Tapi itulah.
So, Prof,
Yes.
another outside question. What do you think about the new cabinet? Since like digital dengan communication dia dah cut off lah.
Yes. Kalau talk about the communication and digital, they separate with the two ministry. I think nowadays okay lah because of sometimes it's quite hard the communications. Kementerian Penerangan ataupun kita katakan to cater both of the digital issue lah basically. It is good lah they can separate, okay, because of communication more or less ataupun Kementerian Penerangan ni more or less dia cover on the what we call it base and stand issue basically. But digital more or less we need to accept on all the digitalizations technology, which is benda ni kena ada satu entity yang cover all these things. Okay, cumanya dari segi perspektif kenapa diulaskan cerita pada pagi ini ni sebenarnya dia punya senario dia still same lah basically. Tidak dinafikan semua ketua-ketua apa kita panggil sebagai parti that be at least be a senior minister or minister lah. Cuma sometimes ada yang a lot of capability that yang juga menjadi ahli parlimen not be appointed because of dia adalah satu laluan yang sama tapi aliran yang berbeza. Laluan yang sama, aliran yang berbeza. And then more or less kita melihat kepada ramai saja menteri-menteri muda yang tak termasuk juga yang agak berusia yang capable do all these things. Cuma kadang-kadang dia akan ada satu level of climax that okay sometimes what we call is dia tak boleh nak access. Kalau dia access dia akan langgar dinding, right? So this is happen basically, right? Then
Tapi
the
kalau
second yes.
kalau Prof tengok yang macam digital kan, tapi regulator dia still under communication. The regulator for the MCMC still under communication.
Yes, because of agak kesukaran lah. They plan, they want to plan and then they set up everything. More or less basically termasuklah yang bercakap ni. Actually kita sebenarnya not ready yet all the digitalization sebenarnya everything. Cuma kadang-kadang untuk menyedapkan, untuk memberi gambaran bahawa now government is ready. So dibuatlah pelbagai-bagai. Sebenarnya a lot of the basic issue and information that banyak lagi dia tak selesai. Not to be resolved, not to be settled, everything. Sepatutnya yang ni lah sebenarnya. And then for your information, I like to be someone that to have sharing, to fight with all the base punya issue and the latest one about the MQA everything that's because of for your information mungkin saya bawa on the perspective on the education or the academic, ramai profesi yang lebih hebat daripada saya. Saya ni cak ayam je kan. Cuma kadang-kadang dia orang play the role, it's just like that dia orang play the seat lah basically. They want to have the seat, dan seat tu tidak kotor lah. But they want to, they don't want, if not that they don't want lah. They see, dia tahu tapi dia tak fight for it. Because of what? Because it's not belong to us. It's not belong to that. They're not important. That is not have a significant. There's not too important to that. Kan? So by right, for the basic kan, a few issue on the professional communication that I fight to the board, you know, on the university lah, to the MQA, everything that. Tapi nampak macam tidak ada sokongan, which is that kalau ayat dalam kainnya, tak payahlah Prof, you do your work only, kan, you buat pun you dapat apa. Yes, so dia banyak isu-isu macam tu lah. Saya tak nafikan lah our prime minister ni is kita katakan do a few changing lah, cumanya I'm not say that about the promising information, that everything, okay, but if you have power, I'm not say that fully power, but you have a power, please do on the sake of the penduduk-penduduk yang memerlukan. Tidaklah kita katakan melidakkan golongan-golongan yang kaya, golongan-golongan khayalan ni, okay. Kita kena melihat a lot of things. Contohnya pasal isu barang dan sebagainya. Kita tak nafikan berlakunya kenaikan barang dan sebagainya. And then of course definitely we cannot do the comparison between the zaman Mahathir sebelum tahun 2000, because masa tu memang teknologi tak ada. So dia buat apa pun orang tak tahu. And then zaman dulu tak ada issue on the our strong of our money kan. Isu-isu pun tak ada isu-isu macam sekarang ni. Sedang memang renter memang perlukan kekuatan. Tapi whatever is dia kena ada satu mekanisme untuk diselesaikan secara ad hoc. Tidak dapat dinafikan bahawa ada a few ad hoc dia ambil tindakan. Tapi kita kena melihat pada isu-isu yang ketika. Walaupun saja orang miskin memakan telur saja dengan nasi dan sebagainya, alright. Tapi isu-isu kenaikan harga telur, isu-isu kenaikan harga beras, it looks like that macam kalau tuan boleh tengok, it's like macam pattern tau, pattern. Macam benda ni seolahnya macam dirancang. Kan, dia punya pattern dia tu macam dirancang, which is government pun macam tak ada authority. And then very simple lah, kalau kita tengok dekat tengah laut ni, how many agency that particular, maybe I already share with you lah. Tentera Laut, Agensi Penguasaan Maritim, Jabatan Laut, Lembaga Kemajuan Ekonomi Malaysia, Jabatan Perikanan, Polis Marine, which is have a custom 7. 7, what we call agency and government department, but still face the issue on the issue of the nelayan dan sebagainya. Issue. And then mostly because I'm one of the officer from the deputy director lah, previous that lah, on the Ministry of Agriculture that previous that sebelum join as a lecturer. And ya, bila ada isu kat situ, masing-masing tolak, tolak yang ni, tolak yang ni tolak yang ni. Okay, so bila tolak tu, yang ni cakap macam ni, yang ni cakap macam. In fact, a few communication dengan action, a few mengatakan bahawa bila ada tangkapan dan sebagainya di sebalik tapi adalah orang-orang politik, kapal-kapal yang besar ni, kapal-kapal yang ditaja ni, orang-orang politik. Harga ikan naik dan sebagainya. Kenapa ada transaction di tengah laut, mana dijual ikan tu dekat Singapura, tapi dapat subsidi bantuan dekat Malaysia. So a lot of things that kenapa tak boleh kata isu. That is the things. Ada officer-officer yang memang bawa isu ni tapi didiamkan dan sebagainya. So benda-benda macam ni lah sebenarnya menjadi kegusaran. Lepas tu bila kalah je bertanding, kalah je pilihan raya, cakap macam-macam dan sebagainya. And then the second thing, kalau kita lihat, bila ada satu politician ke, in fact kita katakan kesultanan ke, kerabat-kerabat ke, in fact senior-senior officer which department lah PDRM, bila dia buat kerja-kerja kebajikan, dia tolong, dia gambung, ramai sangat orang akan mengatakan, orang akan memuji, orang akan melihat benda ni. Ini sebenarnya Malaysian kita ni dahagakan sifat tolak ansur, sifat kebajikan dan sebagainya. Sebab nowadays ramai ada orang yang sangat mementingkan diri. Rather than you in the uh, what we call is private staff ke, government servant ke, kita dahagakan orang-orang yang memang boleh memberi perkhidmatan is like that, not compare between the money basically. So benda-benda macam ni lah sebenarnya, tapi yalah, life must go on. Jadi kalau kita kerja, kita kena kerja, kalau kita belajar, kita kena belajar. So that is the things lah kan. Tapi itulah kan. Okay, so I think okay, we have continue our topic. Alright, which pirate intellectual property defect outline introduction. First glance to settle property over internet might be tried to read it as somewhat improbable. After all, we normally take property to mean a variety of material good, where criminologists talk about a property crime. They are usually referring to the everyday personal passion such as automobile, money and so on. Yes, yeah. Now today, kalau kita tengok because of the issue sekarang ni, banyak manusia-manusia yang melakukan pelbagai-bagai isu, sometimes isu-isu yang kadang-kadang di luar jangkaan dan sebagainya. Because of what? Because of ramai saja mengatakan tuntutan hidup, because of money, everything tidak dapat dinafikan. A lot of things happen, and then ada perancangan scammer melakukan penipuan, represent to the TMB, LHDN. Okay, and then in fact of them, company also ada yang buat penipuan from alam maya dalam company that have a what we call is a collaboration, represent to the company, have a project, a lot of things. Okay, and then show of the strong financials, through a strong connections, show strong business, all these things. Because of what? Okay, bukan dibuat suka-suka, but because of to look into the money for secure of the life. Okay. Alright. But it's very natural that internet deal into transmission of information, the immaterial electronic signal of digital communication. Alright. So, tidak dapat dinafikan. Alright. Technology, transmission of a technology. Okay, digitalization, artificial intelligence, all these things that give a very good significance to especially in Malaysia. A lot of us discuss about the technology, AI, a lot of things. Then, in fact, I will be called to be a trainer untuk a few artificial intelligence dan sebagainya. Mengikut keperluan. Okay. Tetapi kita kena ketahui bahawa all the technologies is prepared by human, dia akan ada satu part. I'm not say that the bad part or the part yang weakness, but akan ada part which benda ni akan dimanipulate, dimanipulated to the person. In fact, kalau kita tengok semua ramai saja yang menerima what we call is message transfer from my bank dan sebagainya. Okay, walaupun diketahuinya, ramai dah yang mengetahui, still that they use to this. And then time to time also, they try to use artificial intelligence, all right, to be represent, it looks like the real person that have communicate, give approvals, discuss, and so on. So a lot of things that issue nowadays. But of course, we cannot neglect with all this technology. We need to accept this technology, but in terms of we need to ready also. Come to the government, and government also needs to look into the what mentioned by Tuan lah. Sebenarnya isu digital and communication ministry ni sebenarnya dia kena tengok balik dasar sebagainya. Dasar tu, okay. Kadang-kadang of course it's not easy untuk kita gubah dasar. Okay, kita bukanlah nak gubah perlembagaan, gubah dasar dan sebagainya. And then on top of the technology ni sebenarnya satu perkara yang tak semestinya all lecturer. In fact, lecturer in the IT also have a specialist on this. Okay, because benda ni sebenarnya on top of practice. That is why sometimes I share with you tuan. Sometimes I will be called to be a training apa semua. Saya kena tengok jugalah on the topic everything, because basically we just have a practice on the theory. It looks like lah. Compare that if someone from the industry use this, all these things that right. Okay. In legal terms, such good honor by the victor and manufacturer. All right. So that is why top on the finance cybercrime also. Okay. Technology, digitalization, right? A new system, a new era, all these things that might come also with the understanding legal term basically. Okay, understanding and legal term. Okay. Sometimes that is why some sort of experience, okay, of course, tidak dapat dinafikan bahawa okay, we go to basic meaning that we refer to dasar, we refers to the garis panduan. In government, we call pekeliling. We refer the law, we refer the rules of regulation, everything. Okay. Basically, the excuse me. The regulation is all is a reference. Once we face in any condition of environment issue not to be settled. So that's why we have a refer that. It's not that by basic we initially refer. Okay. So that is why sometimes we can, I'm not saying that we can do whatever we want, but on top of them, okay, we need to do, yes, we can have a planning, because come to the cybercrime, a big pictures, a big perspective that we need to ready. Because, okay, by hook, by crook, alright, last but not least, kita akan pakai handset, we use handset. So, walaupun kita tidak memakai komputer, walaupun kita tidak memakai what we call a laptop dan sebagainya, but at least by hook by crook, we use a handset, which is smartphone. Tapi tak tahulah kan, maybe ada yang someone pakai telefon, not smartphone tu, I don't know lah, korang lama dan sebagainya. So, dekat situ, terjemahan, okay, potential happen, okay, akan berlaku. Right, so that is why by hook by crook we ready. And then nowadays, dulu we can refer to the IC. Kalau IC lama dulu kan, IC lama. Lepas tu ada IC baru sikit. Nano tadi IC yang ada gambar kecil and then pakai chip. So by hook by crook, okay, we need to follow the technology, which is we need to have our thumb, our thumb untuk detect or whatever. So maksudnya teknologi tu, okay, bukanlah kata teknologi mengatasi kasih sayang, selalu orang pakai ayat tu. Okay, tapi that teknologi yang memang kita kena accept that potensi untuk adanya isu on thumb, copy thumb, duplicate thumb dan sebagainya mungkin boleh saja berlaku. Cumanya bila kita cerita on finance issue ni, okay, more or less kebiasaannya, but bukanlah kata benda ni a big perspective, kebiasaannya dia akan ada juga agenda inside, in someone inside the company lah normally, ada juga secara langsung dan tidak langsung yang melibatkan kepada bentuk kerjasama daripada kaki tangan dalaman lah. Itu kalau kita cerita financial, finance issue or financial issue lah. But come to the cyber, mungkin saja tidak, mungkin saja ya. Excuse me. Okay. But that is how, okay. Sometimes we talk about the cybercrime, okay. It's quite hard to penetrate and any data, any what we call is misconducting action in order to what we call is to plan to do on the cybercrime. Okay, but then daripada sudut itu, kalau kata benda ni have consider, okay, inside staff give cooperate, maybe that happen, potensi to be happen tu is high lah. Okay, so it's also as a mean how crime control, criminal justice be mobilized and challenging internet privacy worldwide. So of course, dalam internet, right? Once I do my master on law, master of law, especially of law enforcement, I will be one of the industrial lecturer is Datuk SAC, Datuk SAC senior assistant commissioner. I think now they're already in the deputy commissioner police, Datuk Lim Johnso, Datuk Dr. Lim Johnso. Okay, so one of the expert on the PDRM lah, on the IT side, alright, and commercial law, right? Commercial law on the cyber. Okay. So normally, sebenarnya once we open the computer, we already on the potential cyber crime. That is why, okay, if you look at bagaimana percakapan di antara, okay, communication between the excuse me, our previous minister, Prime Minister Datuk Najib dengan isteri dia, regard with the issue of the 2.6 billion, right? So macam mana benda tu boleh trap on the communication? So this is happen sebenarnya. Once we open the laptop, once we open the computer, we already on the coverage cybercrime. But my perspective is, contohnya kalau saya, siapa saya? This is the second things lah. Excuse me. Berik batuk. Okay.
Prof, do you think that law? I think
Okay.
that we have. Sometimes I have other certain project that I have, but but of course that we need to see the law also.
Yes.
Example, digital signature. Because
Okay.
of my counterpart, I got my few of my counterpart in Cambodia and Singapore and everything.
Okay.
But we want during that time we want to implement the digital signature. But
Okay.
I've been when I check the clause, the law, everything stuff, it seems that Malaysia is like bit far behind lah in terms of the digital
Okay.
signature law. Some of the law lah. Do you think that
Yeah.
it's supposed to be checked time to times?
Yes.
Because of yeah,
Yeah.
because I found out that when I compare with Singapore, wah, macam langit dengan bumi lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Law kan.
Definitely.
Dia dah
Yes.
very precise on every single thing. In Malaysia, it's just
Yes.
macam when I talk to consultant, we don't worry. Malaysia is like the law is not so hard, it's not so tough like Singapore. When I look at the thing, it's
Agree.
almost like it's
Mm.
like not so tough lah.
Yeah.
That's why I because of that, I think that I'm not sure whether the government is like checking time to time on this law lah, because of they need to sometimes they need to act little bit everything stuff.
Yes.
Macam I tengok macam ID Malaysia ID is a good thing, especially Singapore have done it 2 years ago.
Okay.
SIMPAS they
Okay.
attach with the digital signature, but dia sebabkan SIMPAS tu masuk, they add some of the clause also
Okay.
untuk but I don't think that Malaysia ID, like example you have Malaysia ID, they add some clause because of it need to be linked into your digital signature lah. Macam example when people sign, right? So
Mm.
it is you. I don't want to sign the digital signature. By law it's like legal, but whether it need to be linked into your Malaysia ID yang dia buat baru-baru ni, I'm not sure
Mm.
whether they basically because of they being pressure to do it uh, faster. Because of that, they never see the law first. They just want to implement the thing first, you know.
Yeah. All right.
So because when you do thing right, you do the law first, After that, you do the rest lah. Kan in the
Mm.
country situation lah, macam company lain lah. Kalau country tu maybe you have to think about the law lah. Kan.
Mm.
That's what I
Yes.
think lah. Kan. What do you think from did the government need to something like to act before they do, kan? This kind of
Yes.
like ID itu tu lah.
Okay. Basically, yeah, I agree with you lah, Tuan M. Basically, of course, if we talk about the base, okay, for a while, we not discuss about the base. We discuss about the practice. Nowadays, practice sometime, digital signature, okay, digital signs accept. Sometimes we need to have the what we call is in Malay we call tanda tangan hidup. Okay, life signs. All right. Sometimes the document accepted. So from this scenario already shows that there is not the have a standardized. Bila come to the not standardized, maka dengan itu, of course lah dari segi what they call is a rules, dari segi rules, dari segi rules of regulation, basically maybe stated there but not clear. In Malaysia sebenarnya tuan, more or less, kebanyakannya tak kira lah. I'm not mention someone else, I mention me also as a lecturer. Some of the government servant, some of the whatever lah practice. Rather than it's not only from the government perspective. Government staff is only for some time. It can be belongs to the private staff also. Normally apa yang dia kata, normally is that they like to use word practice. Malaysia ni sebenarnya suka guna perkataan practice. Lepas tu apabila berhadapan dengan situasi-situasi yang akan menyebabkan kepada isu, barulah tengok. And then of course I agree with you also, sir. What we do basically, sometimes we sometimes it's not all, sometimes we not concrete frame our base, dasar or ataupun akta. So that is why sometimes end of the day apabila court judge, apabila berlakunya perlawanan di mahkamah, sometimes government pun boleh kalah. It's because of this lah sebenarnya. And then of course kita tak nafikan pertukaran pegawai dan sebagainya. And then bila pertukaran pegawai itu, of course lah, dia akan ada lah handover. Tapi so far setakat saya hidup ni, tak ada lagi pegawai yang disalahkan because of not do the kita kata handover work dan sebagainya. Kan? Jadi sebenarnya benda ni dia melibatkan pelbagai pihak sebenarnya. And then Malaysia ni normally dulu Malaysia ni sebenarnya negara yang dihormati di Asia Tenggara. Negara yang dihormati kerana dari sudut pengamalan, structure, okay, practice, okay, pelaksanaan, operational very good. But now sedih Indonesia dah potong kita. And then for your information, I just share with you. I'm also invited Anjang Professor at the University at Indonesia. When I go through and do the mapping syllabus, compare with the Indonesia, Indonesia is more higher compared that Malaysia on the content of education in academic. Cuma satu je Indonesia ni sebenarnya, apa isu dia adalah facility dia. Yang tu yang menyebabkan kadang-kadang Indonesia ni dia tidak mendapat tempat lah untuk kita learn on the academic dan sebagainya. Berbanding dengan Malaysia bila kita tengok dari segi teknologi dan sebagainya. Tapi basically sebenarnya termasuk yang bercakap ni, we not clearly and then we not ready yet. Cuma kita mengikut arus. Excuse me. Changing minister akan changing beberapa perkara. Akan changing beberapa dasar mungkin. Akan changing beberapa instruction, direction, which is pegawai-pegawai kementerian ni kadang-kadang pening. Nak pula sebelum ni, for maybe tuan pun tahu, sebelum ni daripada apa nama tu, Najib, daripada Najib pergi ke Mahathir, Mahathir pergi ke Mahyudin pergi ke Ismail Sabri pergi ke Anwar. I consider within 5 years, ada 6 minister, prime minister, which is direction of course, dia akan berbeza. And then apabila dia buat, sama sekali, kalau saya, to me lah, whatever is good to the previous direction from the prime minister before, so why not we follow? But now today, apabila a new Hamas prime minister, which is of course a different party, definitely they change. Satu Malaysia, keluarga Malaysia, apa benda ni, Madani, they change. Kenapa dia tak pakai je? Yang previous pun is good. You continue. It's more better that bila you continue, you dah ada base. You dah ada data. Sorry to say, but you dah ada concrete frame. You just continue. But you do the new things. Which is bila new things, a new practice. New direction. So sentiasa bertukar. Tak sempat untuk perform. Tak sempat untuk perform. Tak sempat untuk nak buat evaluate. Plan, do, act, action. PD, plan, do, act, action. Plan, do, check, action. Plan, do, check. Plan, do, action, check. PD lah. Saya pun dah terlupa kan. Tak sempat kita nak rotate itu bertukar. Alright. So, this is the scenario. And then, of course, government need to secure already dia punya rules, but the important is how that they go to the base. To me, almost the issue is a base. Base. So kita kena concretekan balik base tu. Base dah lama, ada changing, kita kena tukar. And then on the parliament, we need to have a active. We need to have a active, active, what we call this, coming the new thing. Bukannya mempersoalkan. Kalau kita tengok dalam parlimen, banyak isu ni dipersoalkan orang-orang lama bekerja. Patutnya dia kena come that new idea. What should we do? Bincangkan dalam parlimen. bentangkan dan sebagainya. That is a more better. And then of course tak dapat dinafikan. Of course bila kita compare dengan Singapore. Okay, at the first, we not discuss about combination of technology, we discuss about the foreign currency. Kita dah jauh ke belakang daripada Singapore. Orang Singapore masuk dekat Malaysia ni kepok dada. Berapa kali duit pertukaran?
My
Yes.
my
Yeah.
Singaporean friends always say
Yes.
to me that Johor is a part of Singapore.
Yes.
Because of dia kata, kalau you tanya orang Singapore kat mana, dia boleh bagi you brief about Johor Bahru.
Yes. Betul.
So dia kata kalau nak basuh kereta dengan nak pergi massage, pergi Johor Bahru. Lepas.
Yes. Murah.
So dia kata kalau you pergi Johor Bahru, dia akan macam I dulu kerja dekat belah Desaru, right? And then you will shock because their car wash actually 24 hours, their massage is 24 hours. I tak pernah tengok.
Yeah. So that is the things. So kita sometimes it's me also because saya ada juga what we call contohnya I'm a chartered member Institute of Logistics and Transport UK. Lepas tu previous that ambil SIMA punya exam. Chartered Institute of Management Accountant. Allahu Akbar, mahalnya lah. Dulu tak begitu kan. Wah, mahalnya lah. Jadi benda ni kan memanglah dia tidak menjadi gusaran kepada pemerintah, dia tidak menjadi gusaran kepada minister because all support. Apa dia kisah, dia pergi overseas semua tanggung apa semua dan sebagainya. But we us ni yang memang sendirian berhad ni that we need to pay. And then I'm also just share, I'm also a fellow Institute of Statistics from the UK also. So yang tu pun bila bayar, Allahu Akbar, menyayatkan hati. Nak continue. Yes.
I give you the perspective of I bagi something lah because of corporate perspective lah. We cannot lose. We must make profit. So whatever is right, people like example like we have a cost like Microsoft Office pun cost bagi kita because of in USD also we pay every month. And then everything is pay USD every month. And then we will give to the consumer 100%. We will give back to consumer. We cannot make loss.
Agree.
Our shareholders are also like demanding. Kalau you minta, kalau macam example, diorang minta 5% profit extra. Macam kita bagi 10% or 20%. And then next few years, they're forecasting, they will ask you 25%. Itu memang shareholder punya bagi sikit dia nak banyak. Dia nak bagi ni, dia nak lagi. That's just how they're demanding. Although that their shareholder is kalanah ke apa, but that's a mentality. But of course that our part as a corporate, like belah business, everything what we take care, we have to give back to the consumer. And kita bagi balik dekat consumer. Kita tak boleh stop tu. Tapi you cannot blame us. We are not the one who control the country. We just want to survive, whether we collapse or we survive. Itu je.
Definitely.
So that is our part actually. So eventually that, I don't think that, we will absorb the cost lah. Kalau cost tu dah terlampau, kalau company tu besar sangat, I think we cannot absorb. We just give back. We increase time to time. And then when I found out like example lah, Prof, McDonald itself. McDonald dalam 1 tahun tu, dia dah 6 kali naik harga tapi tak perasan je. Dia dah naik 6 kali, 7 kali dia punya harga tapi you tak perasan. Dia naik sikit, sepusing. Dia cari 5 pusing. Dia cari RM1.
Setuju.
Bila tapi you tak perasan because of you cannot do like aggressively tinggi. Kalau you masuk aggressive, people will notify. And then you dapat kecaman the whole people lah dekat Malaysia ni kecam you sampai habis. So what they do, a tactic is very simple. Just bagi sikit-sikit je, 5 pusing.
Yes, agree. So,
But understand, Prof, also you are in the logistic. Anything that cost of logistik naik, kita naik.
Betul, setuju.
Kita akan naik punya, kita akan naik, tapi kita akan try to naik to cover that logistic cost.
Yes.
So I think last few years, this year I think there are few time logistic cost naik. Dia naik
Setuju.
macam tu je.
Setuju.
Kan, sampai macam kita tak boleh nak stop benda ni. Macam
Yes.
suddenly the companies like, although that we have a contract 1 year, tapi diorang akan jadi brutals lah. This Chinese logistic companies lah. They will demand for increase lah.
Setuju.
So bila naik saja kita tahan sikit few months. After that kita tak tahan lagi, kita minta approval untuk naik lah.
Yes.
Yeah, so the board director mostly agree lah.
Yes, yes,
Nak buat
yes.
macam mana? Kan nak buat
Yeah,
macam mana?
yes.
Kita nak untung.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
question for us lah. At the end of the day, consumer, we take all the cost lah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not government tak buat apa. Tapi that's why you are correct, Prof. That means policies and direction is very important for the government lah. Kita follow
Yes.
je.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
macam example, when I saw the tax, like logistic tax increase, right, for Malaysia, the logistic cost, everything.
Yes.
The impact is bigger in Borneo because of we are depending on logistics.
I see.
So that's why it keep increasing the price in East Malaysia.
I see. Yes, yes.
Sebab tu
Agree,
kalau
agree.
harga, you tak pandai nak control the countries, and then it's happened because of this country is like everything's like small thing is effect. Minyak naik, semua naik. Ni
Yeah.
naik, dia naik. So
Yes.
at the end of the day, I think the people will suffer lah. The government do not know actually.
Yes. Agree.
Yeah, they only
Yes.
want the money. For me is like one thing is the Malaysia, for me lah, bila I tengok ni kan, dia tak tahu nak cover the subsidy actually.
Yes. Agree with you, sir.
Yeah, that is the main issue because of they do not know where's the money in. Macam mana aku nak dapat duit banyak sikit lah untuk cover this cost.
Yes, you were right, sir.
Yeah,
Betul.
because of if you look at the Malaysia subsidy, or cakap subsidy, US pun ada subsidi. Yeah, US pun subsidi, everybody is subsidi juga. Subsidy country also. But how you want to replace the subsidy? Yang itu you tak boleh tu. Okay, Dana, I remove the subsidy. Kan, ini I remove it because you tak tahu macam mana punca duit.
Yes, betul, setuju.
So for
Strongly
me,
agree.
yeah. So for me, it's like if you become the government, you have to think lah. I'm not the government.
Yes, yes, yeah,
Everything
yeah.
you have to. You have so many experts in this field. You should think
Betul.
to do it actually. It's not us, kan? So
Yeah, betul.
by right, if you cannot take it, you give to other people, which are good, kan?
Yeah.
Because of for me is depends on the leader lah, kan? Walaupun dia sultan ke, dia macam I mean I stay in UAE before, but I think that it depends on the person who lead the team. Kalau dia pandai lah. Kalau dia tak pandai, habis lah. Memang habis lah.
Yes,
kan?
yes.
Itu yang I nampak lah.
Yes.
But in the corporate perspective, we have to give back. You have to give. Kita terpaksa bagi balik.
Yes, yes. Agree,
To the consumer. Yeah. So you may nampak lah sekarang ni because of the fast food is going down, dia drop sikit. Lepas tu dia naik balik tu. Dia tak boleh tahan tu.
Yes, yes, betul. Setuju.
Okay, so
yes.
tapi is a true, Prof.
Yeah.
Like example, French fries, kita import. Yeah, the fast food semua itu import tu.
I see. Okay.
Yang you nampak apa benda Korea, apa benda semua import tu.
Oh, import I see.
You beli daripada Korea direct.
Oh.
Semua kita dah kat cost semua, tapi kita terpaksa bagi balik lah to the consumer. Macam McDonald's semua apa benda semua tu. I believe so lah. Because of I tahu diorang punya produk. They want to sustain to make sure the quality is A. Kan? And then I nampak lah dengan mata I, diorang import.
Oh, diorang import
Yeah, because of kalau nak tahu French fries tu semua mostly same vendor, same supplier lah.
Same supplier. Oh.
The only thing, the differences you see how they cook, how they put little bit there lah. Macam kalau tengok McDonald's tak garam sikit macam so dia punya temperature different sikit the crunch, so that as dia punya timing tu masa lebih tinggi sikit. Itulah.
Oh, I see.
But the vendor is still the same.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
yang itu yang naik, semua orang tak tahu, kita bagi balik lah. We have to give back to the consumer lah. We cannot
Yes,
tahan.
yes.
We
Yes.
have also like we are in the cost. Our cost is high.
Hmm.
In our cost is high. We cannot do anything. You know.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
that's the whole things lah yang I nampak. Tapi orang tak tahu yang ramai sometimes people complain. Kenapa macam 5 sen you naik kan, 50 sen orang cakap tu, 50 sen kan. 50 sen naik you calculate 1 juta, kira berapa you untung. Dia
Betul?
tak tahu kita nak just to cover the cost.
Yes. Setuju?
The corporate thinking how to cover the cost nak cover the cost.
Yes.
Bukan nak buat profit tu. Profit is like we have our mostly like fast food, the margin is not so high lah. Yeah. I think the most I think lah, I tengok industri semua yang paling kaya sekali bag kan, you know.
Okay.
GP lah yang kaya sekali, paling kaya sekali. CEO pun boleh dapat, bonus boleh dapat 5 million, 10 million, 50 million dia punya CEO. Itu bonus saja kalau dia apply that thing lah. Most of very expensive. In fact, like example, you see some bankers dekat the world in US kan, dia punya bonus 100 million. 100 million tu macam dia kerja dia macam okay, I dapat everything. Tapi orang middle person like us yang mati-mati lah kena buat dia punya direction. Yang kena kalau dia nak minta 50% cost, we have to do 50% cost and we have to think how.
Yes.
Implement his like dia punya directions. Kita so tapi dia yang kaya actually because dia paling tinggi sekali because of so I think that industri yang paling kaya sekali bank lah. Paling kaya. Yang paling kaya yang bonus yang tak masuk akal lah bagi I.
Yes.
So this industry yang if I have a kids, I ask go to bank lah.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
Nobody can cheat the bank.
Yeah.
Bank
Agree with you, sir.
Bank cheat legally us lah.
Yeah.
So that's the things lah which I see lah in tu lah macam my industry is sikit je lah. I mean sikit dia punya profit margin tu sikit. I think bank is the highest.
Okay, but I thought that macam fast food industry ni macam dia punya margin I think is quite good but it's not the real scenario tuan
Yeah, tapi because of they want to have because because fast food dia pakai rules, semua pakai rules.
Okay,
example meaning is kalau dia buat benda, dia bayar tax semua tau.
I
Dia
see.
ikut rule, semua dia ikut rule. Dia tak boleh tak ikut rule. Kalau tidak, compliance dekat belakang makan dia semua lah. But they have to follow the rule A to Z. Kalau dia tak boleh nak buat hanky-panky, macam example I found out dekat one of the stick dekat belah Sabah kan, macam dia punya local dekat tepi-tepi jalan tu macam dia punya bukan dia punya extra.
Alright.
Macam ada tempat-tempat yang dia boleh buat tempat duduk.
Kan? Okay, alright.
Dia suruh je. Tak apalah, tak kisahlah. Kan, tapi kat KL tu itu kira. You kena bayar tax tu tepi yang apa tu yang tepi kan. Dia minta you and then they check everything. They need to give a license, approval, everything. Tapi bila kita minta baru dia faham macam tepi ni patut kena bayar, patut kena license. Baru dia tahu. Sebenarnya dia tak tahu mesti yang benda tu license, tapi that is funny lah, you need to pay, that is a cost. So fast food banyak cost, terlampau banyak
cost lah. I see.
Terlampau banyak cost. Dia punya license 6%, lepas tu dia punya cost lagi, franchise cost dia pun kira juga, Prof. Macam example,
franchise
franchise cost dia macam example lah, dia ada penalty also.
Okay.
Example, dia ada satu store kan, satu store tu 5 tahun. So selepas 5 tahun you kena buat major renovation. Kalau tak buat major renovation,
I see, okay.
Dia stop ataupun you pay the penalty.
Oh, I see.
Example lah, macam you nampak kan certain store macam McDonald lah, example I give you. Okay, dia janji
Okay.
dengan franchise, dia master franchise tu, okay, saya akan buka 100 store.
Okay.
Itu bukan main cakap tau. Itu sign dengan penalty tau.
I see.
So dia kena buka dia. So dia punya timing, kalau dia bayar penalty tu, every day dia kena bayar.
Oh, penalty every day, eh?
Every day. Dia bukan
Until,
sampai
oh,
sampai dia
I
buka.
see.
So it's a pressure tau. Macam pressure tau. Macam dia orang
I see.
suruh buka. That's why you nampak fast food grow macam buka,
Ya,
buka,
ya,
buka.
betul, betul, betul.
Mana nak buka sampai habis. So itu yang membuatkan terlampau banyak, you know.
I see.
Not only
Alright.
that lah. Kalau you tengok macam example on the digital part lah. Kita spend lots of money digital part.
Hmm.
Lepas tu innovation and all these thing, big data, everything yang kita betul-betul fokus untuk masuk. Tapi as you know, Prof, kalau you cakap
Yeah.
dengan stakeholder, everything is about profit and loss, ROI.
ROI. Yes. I
Bawa
agree.
big data, macam example, you nak invest big data. Okay, ROI.
Hmm.
How do you get ROI? Nak explain on the layman
Yes,
term,
yes. Yeah.
you pun tak tahu yang akan dapat big data. Macam mana
Yeah,
you nak
yeah. Betul,
kan?
betul. Setuju.
So, dia nak tahu ROI dia. What's the shareholder values? Give
Yeah.
to me. So on that part difficult lah, macam dia nak tengok benda-benda ni lah, Prof. Macam example
Hmm.
all the digital initiative, IT initiative semua kan, dia nak tengok duit je. So
Hmm.
we are different with the governments lah. Everything is
Hmm.
like duit.
Agree,
Kalau
agree.
nak semua duit. Kalau nak cerita dengan dia, okay, example you nak implement HRMS systems lah. Dia kata dia akan cerita dengan you, okay, what is for
Hmm.
us. So you come up with all this ROI, say that, okay, you see kalau you buat kerja ni, kita akan labor cost you akan kurang. This kind of thing. You focus on the return on investment. So you have to do that. You have to be precise everything lah, tunjuk kat orang. So baru diorang agree lah. Kan?
Yes, yes.
So that's the things lah. Kan?
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the whole things lah on the corporate. So it's a bit different dekat business macam kita dengan governments lah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Everything is about money for us lah.
Yes,
Kan?
yeah. Yeah.
So
So,
that is the whole things lah. It's like different situation lah, Prof.
yeah. Of course,
Ah,
what we call this in the private and government is totally different, totally different. Memang my experience also was in the private company before. Memang yang pertama, whatever that we can plan everything, what that mentioned by Tuan, we can
ah,
plan everything, we can talk everything, we can explain, we can make the real scenario, everything that. But what is important is ROI. Agree, strongly agree with you. And then, of course, excuse me. Basically Malaysia we still not ready. We basically lah sebenarnya agree with you lah Tuan. Sebenarnya kita kena come to the base balik lah. We need to look because sometimes bila kita buat talk about the subsidy everything, sometimes kita tidak melihat secara menyeluruh. Then it's quite hard to narrow secara menyeluruh basically. Yeah, we talk about narrow to focus lah, but then kita sukar untuk melihat secara menyeluruh. Okay, basically I agree with you, sir. Talk about the subsidy. Kan? Sepatutnya they need to have the concrete what we call it planning and implementation on subsidy. Sebagaimana Tuan maklum lah, other country also practice of subsidy. Sebab so far rakyat happy because of what? Dia ada mekanisme that in order dia laksanakan. Cuma sometimes Malaysia ni it's very good to plan. Cuma ni bila dia buat tu secara ad hoc and then we not ready yet on our base. Base kita tak ready and then we try to implement. Then end of the day bila ada isu dia akan come back balik. So bila dia akan come back balik, dia akan buat what we call it, dia akan buat modification balik. Lepas tu dia pun practice balik. Lepas tu dia implement balik. Bila dia implement balik, Okay, once they ada isu balik, they come back balik to the base, frame, kerangka tu macam mana. Buat modification balik, lepas tu practice balik. So they not to do the research. Bukan dia tak buat research. Ramai je yang pakai, ramai je buat research. Tapi macam itulah. Dia tak tengok, dia tak renung, dia tak kaji, dia tak nilai, dia tak buat pilot test dan sebagainya, so on, so on, so on, so on. Tapi cuma dia ada isu ad hoc, come back to the base and then tengok balik, buat modification, implement balik. Dan macam itulah proses-proses dia. That is why in Malaysia ni, I don't know whether tuan agree or not. Bila ada isu ni dia mesti diperbesarkan. Barulah ada action. That is why kalau tuan tengok in Malaysia ni, any issue on the corruption, any issue on the cybercrime, whatever issue. Kalau isu ni tidak dibesarkan, maksudnya tidak dibawa oleh persatuan ke, tidak dibawa oleh apa-apa badan apa semua. Isu ni akan jadi diam dan tidak ada the big scenario, the big what we call is happen to be action by government. Tapi bila isu ni panas, bila isu ni diketengahkan dalam media sosial dan sebagainya, barulah dia ambil action. So that is why sometimes this have a good and bad lah on the cyber lah basically. Tapi this yes,
Prof, quick
yeah,
question.
yes,
Just now, I just want to chip in.
yeah,
Regarding the PDRM, boss. For
okay,
one thing is like PDRM kind. When you look at PDRM,
okay,
because when I look at PDRM about the cyber case, they say that they completed 70% cyber case.
okay,
I doubt the numbers because of bila I tengok cyber case dorang, cyber crime
okay,
dorang tak more into the solving. They are more to awareness.
agree,
So when I look at it, they more to awareness. It's talking about solution, how to tackle the thing. I think they have no expert, they have no
yes,
combination,
you were right, tuan.
like anti-terror semua, because we have so many department which are good, and then they are not to kind of combining with all these
Yeah,
departments
betul, agree with you,
help
sir.
them to solve the issue, the cybercrime. That's what I see, because of I doubt the cases is they kata the completed 70% cases. I doubt that, because of kalau dia kena audit, teruk dia kena nanti, because of
Agree,
because
yeah,
of
yeah,
when you audit everything come up, it like you bogel habis.
yes,
You run,
agree with you, sir.
but that's why I see, because of when I see the PDRM, dia cerita pasal awareness.
Hmm.
You know, the awareness solving. You never see that, oh, we solving this case, this cybercrime, blah blah blah, all these things. Yang ada yang macam UIT yang dia pergi hack tempat-tempat yang macam China, tapi China punya untuk gas daripada China, bukan untuk Malaysia. Because of when I see the people call me semua kan, macam they call me, they are Malaysians. Where are they based? You know, how you want to tackle this issue? How you want to? Is that so hard? You know, to tackle the issue?
Okay.
Take of awareness. Dia bagi awareness. I wish are good, because of issue are good. Awareness is good, but how on the earth you want to solve this issue? How you want to find this culprit? Okay.
Yes, yes.
So that's why I never see like too high lah in terms of technology. They catch these people, this catch these people, this catch this. I don't see that.
Agree.
Okay. Tapi I tahu because of I tahu some of the body dekat cyber security semua, they are good, seriously, with good qualification, with good experience, everything, they are there, you know.
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
know, but it never be used, you know, they never be used.
Yes,
They
yes.
like, you know, this is new crime, blah blah blah, this is like the thing, but you know, they never use.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, I agree with you, tuan. Okay. This scenario happen. Okay. Not happen. This scenario, kita katakan sebagai apa? Diperlihatkan once saya ada meja bulat bersama dengan ketua pengarah. Integrity, governance, apa benda, saya pun dia punya term dia itulah jabatan di bawah Prime Minister. Okay, integrity, governance, apa benda saya pun lupa. Okay, yang masa tu ketua pengarah dia adalah Datuk Seri Salahuddin Hassan. Salahuddin Hassan tu basically my ex-boss lah masa dekat ministry dulu. Okay. Saya cakap dekat dia, uh, satu benda yang kurang kita katakan kurang menyenangkan. But I question. Saya cakap dekat dia, why we need to have a minister on ministry? Kenapa kita perlu menteri dekat minister? Okay. Very simple lah. Saya cakap. Dia ada menteri yang tak ada kelayakan. Tapi diberi kementerian. Dijaga. Perlu dibuat keputusan. Of course, yes, we have a lot of the PTD that expertise sometimes. Okay. Tapi dileadkan oleh minister yang sometimes don't have experience. Tak ada kepakaran dalam bidang. Tapi kena buat keputusan. Kena bentangkan dekat parlimen. Okay. So why not? Ministry ni hanya diketuai oleh KSU. Someone maybe have experience. Maybe KSU. And then maybe saja boleh digubal di mana KSU pun boleh masuk dalam parlimen untuk bawa beberapa isu dan perkara. Tapi of course lah, benda ni melibatkan perlembagaan. Okay, dan gambar tidak setuju. But this is happen. Okay, kadang-kadang minister ni dia ambil kepentingan. Dia ada kepentingan dan sebagainya. Dia nak bring the real scenario, the real issue, the real problem from the ministry. Okay. That is the thing. And then of course KSU yang lead for the what we call is ministry ni sometimes need to what we call is follow instruction from the minister, which is sometimes instruction tu is not the what we call is in line on the ministry. Itu yang berlaku because saya break up di senario dan saya terus cakap, betul tak Datuk Seri Salahuddin, you also have a same thing. Betul tak Datuk Seri, you ada problem dengan menteri arwah Salahuddin Ayub tu masa you jadi KSU Kementerian Pertanian. Betul tak about the baja jabatan agensi mana, kan? You have a cross issue. Patut 24 hour you ditukar kepada JPA. Dia Datuk Seri Salahuddin tu macam kerang busuk tersenyum masa I mention like that. And then, okay, this is one thing. Second thing, tuan, sebenarnya, okay, apabila kita ada degree, kita pun minta lah PTD. Maka kita pun dapatlah kerja PTD. Padahal degree kita tu management je. Lepas tu kita jadi penolong setiausaha, ketua penolong setiausaha, Kementerian Pertahanan, apa benda, Kementerian Pelancongan lah. Apa benda masuk. Ada basic degree je. So, officer yang ada dekat government ni, dia just have lead. Dia tidak ada specialist, expertise dalam knowledge. So for example, it same goes to PDRM. Kita tak nafikan lot of the expertise dalam PDRM. Tapi dia bukan on industry that they practice everything. Jadi OSPD. Lepas tu jadi ketua penolong pengarah bahagian ni. Lepas tu tukar pula ni. Lepas tu tukar pula ni. So maknanya dia nak start to have dia punya skill tu tak sempat. Dan this is happen on the government. Okay, government sebut. Alright, jadi sometimes that is why kadang-kadang kan for the industry ni issue on the what we call is cukai, isu akta, isu industrial yang di-lead oleh pegawai-pegawai PTD daripada kementerian, which is they tidak ada knowledge issue. Tapi sorry to say lah tuan, because of some of the egos, I don't want to mention, but in Pahang, sisa kerajaan negeri, okay, walaupun asal saya Kemaman, tapi kampung ni consider now Pahang. Pahang punya officer, ketua-ketua jabatan dia di sini, walaupun under federal, sangat kerek. Sometimes we give the real scenario, the real happen, the real solutions, maybe, but sometimes they can't accept. Ego. Because of what? Dia ada power. Dia sick with the whatever lah, ketua pengarah negeri, apa benda, whatever lah. Dia ada knowledge. Contoh juga, same goes to. I don't want to mention someone. I'm also work with the Ministry of Agriculture, responsible for the fishery. Kan? Responsible for fishery. Okay, ni lah ikan, perikanan. Kan? My study pun, I'm not in the agriculture, I'm not with the fishery kan. Tapi kena jaga. So bila lah sana, itu sebenarnya yang berlaku. So bila tak tahu badan, bila tak tahu, kena dengar, kena listen. And then buat comparison, mapping dan sebagainya. Present to your boss. See the scenario happen. Macam mana kumpulan sasar. Buat apa feedback daripada kumpulan sasar. Apa cadangan daripada kumpulan sasar. This is the happen sebenarnya. Tapi berbeza kebanyakannya PTD. Kan? Sometimes dia pula pangkal kita. We in the industry. Kita dalam industrial, alright? Kita yang play the roles basically. Kita yang tahu dia punya pattern dia. Okay, we know that what is the actor, what is the scenario, and then dekat port, a lot of issue basically, tarif, dan sebagainya, or memang experience or logistik what that mentioned by Tuan, memang betul. Saya totally agree Tuan dekat port. Okay, seaport lah, normally airport pun ada jugalah. Seaport lah, a lot of things happen, issue dan sebagainya. Manipulator lah apa semua dan sebagainya. Sorry to say, lembaga pelabuhan Kuantan, Kuantan Port Consortium. Okay, so that's why dulu Kuantan Port Consortium KPC, kalau tuan familiar dengan KPC, dulu management lama. Management lama ni is looks like that macam government practice. Dia kerja like government. Okay, so macam a lot of issue, and in fact pasal apa, kalau di Pahang hari tu pasal isu mineral apa tu, bauxite.
Oh, bauxite.
Bauxite lah.
Yang
Sampai
ada cakap,
CEO,
apa dia cakap tu,
yes,
related to the royalty apa kan?
yes, sampai CEO Kuantan Port tu, diberhentikan. And then one of the tu datuk tu pun diturunkan pangkat, a lot of things. Lepas tu barulah dia ambil alih oleh IGM. IGM barulah dia structurekan balik. So dia bawa industri datang dalam Kuantan Port, because Kuantan Port Consortium ni pemegang dia adalah I think a big majority shareholder tu IGM lah, maybe tuan tahulah IGM. So dia bawa player-player, dia bawa industri, barulah benda ni jalan. Barulah benda ni jalan as per practice, as follow the procedure, because dia bawa industri. Dulu kebanyakannya kita katakan practice like government lah. Practice like government. Jadi this is that the scenario happen sebenarnya. Lembaga pelabuhan, government staff. So bila government ni sikit-sikit meeting tuan, dekat hotel, sembang habis, lepas tu meeting. Kalau chairman agensi jabatan kerajaan ni, normally agensi chairman ni, kebanyakannya because of what, dia tak dapat seat dekat timbalan menteri dan menteri, jadilah chairman. Contohnya chairman KIM. Lepas tu pergi sana, pergi sini, pung sana buat lawatan, pung sini buat lawatan. So apa benda kan, tu tukar kerajaan, tukar chairman, lepas tu buat lawatan, pung sana, pung sini. I'm not saying that dia tak buat nothing, mungkin ada saja, but the practice is there. Dia normally tuan, nowadays ni, sorry to say lah, dia susah nak keluar daripada kepompong dia. Dia susah. Bila dia keluar daripada kepompong ni, seolahnya macam dia seorang dia keluar out of the 1.6 million staff, government staff. Jadi untuk mengelakkan dia ni terasing daripada yang 1.6 million staff, government staff ni, dia pun tak keluar lah. Pada asalnya dia bersemangat untuk keluar daripada kepompong, buat new changing dan sebagainya. Tapi end of the day, because dia seorang yang keluar, so dia masuk balik. Dan dia pun follow the flow. Because of what? 25, every end of the month, 25, tekan mesin, gaji masuk. That's all. Apa nak pening-pening kepala? Then of course, bila dia tak implement, dia tak what we call is have kumpulan sasar, whatever lah. Kalau kumpulan sasar nelayan, Felda, Fekra, Fama, whatever lah. I don't care. Dia orang susah, bukan kita. So, kesepakatan itulah sebenarnya. And then bila nak buat kerja lebih, soal pendengkian dan sebagainya, lot of things. Soal pendengkian dan sebagainya. Kan, kita tak boleh buat kerja lebih-lebih sebab nanti orang kata kita nak jadi ketua pengarah. Bila kita buat biasa-biasa, orang kata kita mengalah, kita pemalas. So, a lot of things lah sebenarnya. Kan, sebab tu kadang-kadang industri, sorry to say, bila industri sebenarnya dia agak kecewa dengan some of the implement government officer. Dari segi DOJ, Department of Health, Safety Environment, JKKP, alright, and then sometimes some sort of LHDN, custom, a lot of thing, so LHDN pun now dia buat advance cukai based of the analysis dia dan sebagainya. A lot of thing yang memang mengecewakan industri. Now sedih sebenarnya tuan, yang terkesan dengan perubahan politician ke whatever kenaikan ni sebenarnya industri yang terkesan, sangat-sangat terkesan sebenarnya. Government servant tak terkesan tuan. Kita sorry to say lah. Yeah. Yes. Maybe tuan nak komen on that?
I rasa macam example lah when the profit is not there, and the corporate people will get into the brainstorming everything to make sure that it goes back, as normal lah. Dan itu yang little bit pressure lah with all the
Yes.
cost, everything. It's not so easy, but we have to do it. Lah. We have to do it. Not we not survive lah. Macam nampak isu Palestin macam tu kan. Actually, it's hit. It's like badly hit for the fast food. Actually.
Yes. Yes.
Macam example, I see McDonald's. I see my competitor as McDonald's lah. McDonald's actually like dia punya profit, dia punya revenue tu drop to 80% rasa.
Oh, 80%
80%, like 70% I boleh agak. Macam kita boleh agak lah. So just imagine that the good McDonald's can get around 1 month around 4 million revenue. 4 juta.
Alright, okay.
Kalau drive through tu boleh 4 juta. Kan? Kalau you cakap 4 juta, kan? Kalau your expectation of shareholder will get, like example, that's an expectation that the shareholder will expect like this kind much.
Yes.
So they will get this profit. But when things that drop 30%, terus all the necessity to drop the price. Itu tak banyak. Kita to educate the people is one of them. Tapi yang most important to drop the price. That is normal lah. People will drop the price to level down lah. Especially labor. Labor is a killer. Macam example, by incorporate 30%, like example, if you hit more than 30%, there's some of your company. Macam labor hit more than 30%, something problem in the companies. Because of that, you can spend something to get profit. As a person in digital, kita will come up with all this reporting. Sometimes we look at walaupun kita tak tahu, tapi reporting, everything, we look at the numbers also. Sometimes. All these things. So in front of us, we numbers. Lepas tu, kita punya job is to support. I mean to support to reduce the things lah. In terms of so many things lah. In technology, macam example, kita probably like menu, macam cost, kita reduce kan. Or only this person can eat this one. Kita boleh buat dalam kita punya technology, everything lah. Everything. So, in that thing is like, challenges lah. For me, is like we will crack our head lah. Pagi malam tak fikir. Betul. And then, like example, the boss say what he want to say lah. He can say because
agree.
Kalau dia nak minta reduce 40%, you kena fikir macam mana nak reduce. And then you don't want to you don't want the people to hit you back.
Yes.
So when I heard McDonald's, dia dah bagi advance leave ke orang, I was like, okay, that's teruk. I know that the situation is teruk. And they give advance leave lah. Okay, because for me, is the first thing they need to do, clear the leave. Because leave in the balance sheet is money. So kalau dia tak boleh kan, dia advance leave. Kan, kalau tak boleh pula, force leave. Macam tu lah untuk selamatkan dia. Dia tak boleh nak buang. Because bila dia buang, dia another problem coming.
Yes, agree.
So that's the thing, how the tactic lah. Tapi as far I know, you are correct, sir, because of we will crack our head lah macam mana nak settlekan masalah-masalah macam ni.
Hmm.
And when COVID come, I thought it's going to be like easy, but COVID time lagi banyak digital, lagi banyak banyak kerja,
Yes, betul.
banyak kerja lagi, nak integrate dengan tu, integrate dengan ni, you tak boleh jual, so what you do is online 100%.
Hmm.
So in that thing you duduk kerja sampai malam lah.
Betul.
Implement all these kind of things lah, implement displays, kita nak buat semua online, we need to be profitable, so we have to we make sure that all our store online.
Agree.
So that's the things that when the profit is not there, habis lah, kita akan kena crash lah. The management will how to do it, how to
Yes.
plan come from the big boss lah. That's why my CEO always says lah, this is my CEO. He's a good CEO. He's a chairman CEO. He's a MD for the JP Morgan, not JP Morgan, like Bank Asia before, Asia Bank.
Oh, okay, alright.
Satu saja dia cakap, bagi satu je. You see, you can come up with the presentation like Tom, Dick, Harry can come up with a good presentation. Dia cakap lah, memang betul, Tom, Dick, Harry can come up with good presentation, power. How you want to execute this thing? Depend how you want to execute the thing. You boleh cakap macam-macam, you plan macam ni, macam tu, you buat macam ni, how to execute? Tunjuk macam mana nak execute. Kalau problem datang, apa yang macam mana nak execute? All these things. Betul lah, kan?
Yes, totally agree. Betul.
That's why I see Anwar Ibrahim kan, dia bercakap, wah, you boleh cakap macam-macam kan.
Yeah.
Macam mana kan?
Yeah.
macam nak, I rasa macam, wah, dia cakap macam-macam boleh cakap kan. You boleh cakap macam orang Melayu panggil gebang lah. You boleh cakap tinggi sama tinggi lah, tapi how you execute the thing is how it is lah. Macam example, you cakap FD you tinggi kan, you punya direct investment tinggi, tapi you cakap, wah, ini 20,000, ini 300 million, ini 500 million, macam million lah. Macam I saw like Tesla. If I'm Tesla, I will not invest in your place. If I'm Tesla lah, because of my mind is like, I just want to sell my car. That's all. That's my thought lah. But if I'm the Tesla, I don't, because the nickel it come from Indonesia. The biggest nickel come from Indonesia. Why should I put there? I should put. I don't think so. I don't think so to put like in because if I must Elon can. So I don't think that I will invest in Malaysia 100%. Tapi bila you cakap kat dunia, like example, Tesla is come. Do you think that Tesla itu hari dia buka position, 2 position Tesla, 1,000 apply, tapi you kena faham dia nak buka 2 je. 2 position.
Yes.
Dia tak macam, it doesn't compute, like it doesn't make sense that what you say, you cakap macam terlampau tinggi sangat. Let's talk the things lah. I mean, the people is not stupid, I think. Just tell them but as long you lie and then you make all these promise everything and talk all these things, you tak boleh buat.
Yes.
So you tell the truth to people and then see how you can do, So bila you bercakap kan, so I tengok macam Tengku Zaraful pun dah bercakap macam Anwar Ibrahim. Investment dia, MOU not sure yet whether you want to invest kan, tapi you cakap macam 300 million, 500 million, wah, you macam I pun cakap macam you are, come on lah, okay, you need to be realistic lah in front of people lah, and then people are not stupid, by the way, people knows, we come up with numbers, everything. I know that you want to, but tell the truth lah. Like, sometimes it doesn't make sense lah for me. Like Tesla, I don't think Tesla. If I Tesla also, I don't want to invest. I just want to sell. Kan, itu I punya lah. So, moral story is like, banyak sangat lah. Macam masih come out, Tom, Dick, Harry can come out with the best presentation. Okay. How you to execute the thing, you show to me how you want to execute. Because of every project kan, kita kena bagi ROI, apa benda semua. want to go to on the side yang tak menguntungkan. Some project we have failed sometimes. It's not that 100% success. Kan? So
Betul?
the ways that to do it, like yang I nampak lah macam example Sunny macam I like the bank also how they do the project because they think about the consequences. They put uh, what I call their goal. They set their goal, what they want, everything, and then they set the challenges, everything. They already think what the challenges and then what the solutions. Apa yang dia nak? Kan? Some
Ya,
project
ya,
kan baru completed baru nak fikir apa yang kau nak. Saya nak report, saya nak report macam ni lah. Saya pun macam saya nak wah.
ya.
Oh, you dah implement semua baru nak fikir. So that's why I see lah. Because of what I see is like, of course lah, dia pun is a challenger CEO lah. Tapi of course every CEO like that lah. Kan?
Agree, agree.
Dia dapat profit, nak show off semua to people, we want to be good names, everything. So that's how they lead lah. Macam tu lah. Macam I nampak lah. So as far I know you can talk lah. Macam for me is I don't like because of I tak ada problem kalau opposition ke pemerintah ke apa, I don't have problem. The only thing is like you need to perform.
Yes, agree.
And what you direction is like policy tu kena betul-betul macam
Yes.
I very disappointed on Rafi Ramli lah, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Because of dia he's a banker, he's not economist. I think that's a problem. Because when you bankers and bukan bank lah, you dalam accounting, you think differently. Economists think differently also.
Agree with you, sir. Yes.
But you have my combination. Tapi that's what I saw bila dia cakap pasal big data kan, I kan macam wah, the big data we do like this. It's not easy to big data. Big data is not easy.
It's not easy. Yes.
I was involved in big data. You masuk meeting 1 jam macam 10 hari bekerja. You masuk 1 jam ada meeting dia.
Yes.
Kan?
Agree.
Perang sampai habis, sampai to the limit that you cannot take it. This is IT part lah.
Yes.
That's why I
agree with you, sir.
But dia cakap macam senang. Bagi I susah because of dia ada previous data. Dekat platform mana pun tak tahu. Maybe they have like different language. Now you combine it in the big data. You come up with a platform, one platform, everything. How you want to do it? Kan, banyak data tu. Bukan sikit data tu. You need lots of data scientists, everything to be in your side. This is everything. You tak boleh buat macam click the finger because of that is very difficult. By talking to people is like very easy, like wah, so easy cakap. Kan? In fact, yeah, because of I involving like that's why I cakap tu macam it's so difficult. You need to talk to macam Accenture, the big fella, the consultants, everything just beside you to tell everything. Of course the consultant, this language tak boleh masuk sini. Language ni tak boleh. Kan? So you need berserabut macam how to do it. Macam dia akan cakap I want this program, this program, like example, this thing I can accept. Bawah sikit force flow ni I tak boleh dapat. Data ni I tak boleh buat apa-apa. So how to convert it, how to go inside the platform, how to join the things, how to do the check, historical check. Itu dah lama punya data kan. Bertahun-tahun kan. Nak check historical check semua, nak quality check semua, apa benda semua. Wah, it's driving crazy lah. So for me it's not easy lah. I nampak dia macam senang dia ada company tak salah sebelum ni, a small company. It's not so big.
Yes.
Tapi I tak tahu apa dia buat kan. Tapi dia ada yang data macam example dia punya chief data ke apa, budak muda.
Betul.
But I think that to be honest lah, you need to have a lot of experience in terms of data because of you kat mana language you see talking about language daripada force flow sampai ke atas kan, because of I think I do so many things, integrations, everything. It's not easy macam senang-senang. They come up with all these people, your scientists, everything, how to convert it, how to go to the platform, everything. It's not easy. I think, and then furthermore, I think government data bersepah-sepah.
Betul, setuju. Yang ni setuju ni.
Sepah-sepah data tu. So, bagi I nak masuk dekat big data tu, it's like, okay, how you want to do it? Who's going to take care of the thing? Maybe you dah ada AWS, you dah ada apa tu, big data cloud lah, macam example um, AWS. Okay, you can come up with
Okay.
that. So
Okay.
the platform okay, you dah ada. So how to put that? You kena ada data scientist juga
Hmm.
untuk buat benda ni semua kan. It's not
Hmm.
like simple as that, because AWS only dia kerja dia bagi data je. Dia buat di tempat you store cloud.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Dia tak buat semua integration, dia tak tahu. You need to do it actually. So in this meaning kan, macam I cakap lah hati I, wah susah ni, dia tak boleh buat. That's why yang dia kena stroke kan, I was like, wah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to go to do it. Like you need to have a basic fundamental, you punya core mesti kuat untuk fikirkan masalah IT ni lah, macam all these things lah. So dia kena stroke. I'm very pity lah, because of it's not worth it by the way. Kan? It's not worth it to be in that thing and then buat benda-benda yang susah, macam it's quite difficult lah. Kan bagi I
Yes.
lah, bagi I
Yes.
understand lah.
Yes.
And then policy and what you cakap terlampau menguriskan hati orang.
Hmm.
You think like you accounting fella.
Hmm.
Kan?
Hmm.
Jual benda ni, jangan oh itu accounting kan. You saving all the money right. So I
Yes.
don't think
Yes.
the big impact is come from the entrepreneur, apa macam example businessman nak jual brew coffee macam mana
Hmm.
kan, macam
Hmm.
mana besar nak survive apa benda semua. You encourage people to don't buy, you know. Itu I tak masuk akal lah bagi I lah. Macam bagi I tak masuk akal lah. That's why lah apa yang Sanusi tu cakap betul lah bagi I. Dia cakap satu je, tak semestinya kau pandai bijak, orang lain bodoh. Itu je.
Yeah. Yeah, basically memanglah sebelum ni masa dia dah apa berhenti sekejap on the politician, dia ada company lah, I forget the company name dia, memang dia ada yang person that yang run dia punya, ada nama dia tu, I forget the nama dia, run the data person. Tapi I agree with you, because big data ni is not easy. It's not easy. We always talk about big data. Oh, bukan satu benda yang senang. I'm also, kalau dia perlukan satu masa yang agak panjang kalau kita nak set up everything, apa semua, nak manage all these things semua. And then of course I agree with you, sir. Our government punya data ni memang agak berterabur lah sebenarnya. They will use only that apabila nak jawab dekat parlimen, and also apabila ada beberapa isu. So that is happen lah. And okay. So I think is okay. You can go through on the chapter 6, chapter 7. Alright, I think we start class for a while.
Okay.
Minta maaf tuan ni, macam duduk ni pun dah macam apa.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay, Prof. I
Alright.
think I can read everything, but
Yeah.
they have no issues actually. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank
And
you,
then
Prof.
we see on the next class lah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Right.
anything that we communicate lah. Okay. Thanks, sir, for
Okay.
your time.
Prof.
Alright. So
Prof.
yeah.
Just to ask you, because of I tak tahu, I tengah buat you punya assignment and everything. Honestly,
Okay. Alright.
I'm not
Okay.
sure whether I ever, because of I kena naik guna terminal baru dalam 23 tu I dah up lah. Macam 22, 23 tu I dah quite
Okay. Alright.
I thought I takut assignment I tak siap lah.
Okay.
I tried
Alright. No
to
problem.
start to complete
Okay.
If I tak dapat, can I submit to you by email everything?
Sure, no problem. If let's say your date is happen already, you just WhatsApp to me pun also can, or email to me pun also can. No problem.
Okay,
Yes, sure, no problem. Because of the final part, I will be key in the SMS lah, system management, student management system. On the Europe, only for the what we call it subject performance lah. So at the result, I need to keep another medium on the SMS. So no issue that. Some of the student also I accept lah from email, because of course lah, we are adult learner. We have a lot of commitment on that, especially on postgraduate. No problem, sir. I will WhatsApp in group on my email lah, so you can send to me lah rather than WhatsApp or email. Sure. No problem. Please
Thank you,
take care
Prof.
yourself. Take care.
You
All
too.
right.
Alright.
Thank you. Okay. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum. Selamat petang. Salam sejahtera.